Yeah, it wasn't. When was the world meant to end according to the that calendar? Are we already past when we're meant to die? I don't actually remember. Okay, can we head this direction? Nope. Yeah, this is 1800, but it's just a free game update that they came out with on Tuesday. We're just in first person mode. Right, so we can remove that. So if we remove that, that gives us... What is that? Pick up the steel beams. We got concrete, steel beams, and wiring. So that's an hour and a half. So if we resume that, that takes half an hour. No warehouse in range. Where you meant to have a... Where do you want a warehouse then? Just to there?
In my times, we have more help.
So what's the problem with the people over here? Is it fishy
bring up
fish?
to the patron.
Yeah, fish is definitely the problem here. Right, can we do something for tools? No, not yet. It's not what do you call a DLC? It's just a scenario, a challenge scenario that was free. The next update is going to be in 2022. With Season 4. Hello, Caesar.
Workforce shortage.
How you doing? So this is technically a new map, but it's just a scenario based on the new world with limited resources and eco-balancing. Right, okay, let's have a look. Many of the herbs used by our doctors are taken from the forest, but many are beginning to disappear. Something must be done to ensure the health of the people. Okay, so we gather what's left in the forest and make a herb garden in the village. Sugarcane juice can make an excellent restorative. Can we even do sugarcane?
Sugarcane juice. That could perk our people up.
Sugar water. Okay, so how do we get sugar water then?
You should go sit in the shade, boss. Still waiting for it to arrive.
Yeah, they're really struggling on that. On the tools as well. So we need to probably have a look at doing something for the tool consumption. So what have we got over here? Tool production. Took you 40 minutes to get a coffee? What? Why did it take so long to get coffee? Was there a giant queue, or was there something wrong with the coffee machine or something? What could do with coffee? I've not had any today, actually. I just grind the beans when needed and use a French press. Don't have one of the pods or the specialist machines. Just ground beans and a French press for me is good enough. Black coffee all the way. So I'm looking for something for town halls. Trade unions, productivity. Workforce needed 20% increase. Okay, so we could get that up early as well to reduce consumption of clothes and fedoras. Again, what is that item? I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna have to go over and have a look to see if we can figure out what it is. Oh, okay. So that's tools. Okay, what is that? Atoll? Cornmeal cupper. Interesting.
The fire has returned.
I'm not too fussed about that. I'm trying to figure out what we can do. How do we do atoll then? Because I don't even know where we're going to get that from.
Workforce shortage.
Have we completely drained all the fisheries here? No, that one should be fine.
We're not going far without more hands.
Limited fish,
you feel
limited
that?
resources, everything,
A
mate.
landslide near the mines.
This is the challenge mode for the scenario. You got limited resources on your fish, limited resources in the mines, limited resources on your clay. There is limited resources everywhere. Even to the fact that the trees where you put down your lumberjack huts don't grow back naturally. It's all about challenging limitations and stuff like that. Okay, so Landslide. Oh, this challenge mode is making me want to play Frostpunk. Recent deforestation has destabilized the soil, causing a landslide. One of our ore deposits is now completely blocked. We'll put half of our Honolero to work on it and give them specialized tools to do the job faster. So we're going to need tools to do
My
that.
people are hard workers.
So
They'll
that
clear
takes
this in
10
no time.
tools to do that.
Workforce shortage.
Do 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 do. How far is that through? That is... just waiting on the tools to come in. Wait, so it's done phase 1. Wait. I don't... What? Phase 1 is done. But it says here, going to that, we're on phase 2. Well, we're not. No, this is a completely standalone thing. It's completely separate to your other sandbox modes or anything. It's connected to the main story, as in, it's like the aftermath of the base version storyline. And And the premise behind this is the Pythorians that you vanquished from the game. This is the remnants of one of their industrial islands, where they were just extracting all the natural resources from the island. And they had industrial factories up here, so this is you trying to reclaim the island and bring it back under balance. Yeah, something you're definitely going to have to... Black Cat, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us.
Ready the ropes?
Yeah, for the fish you will want probably that. We can get the coffee and the tools up, I guess. Tools is going to be the problem because we don't actually have the workers. We also run out of resources as well. All the workers have gone from here back into that. I should probably have just sacked that mine off and told them to forget about extracting it. We could have just continued to use one of the other mines. Okay, that's kicked in again.
Still waiting for it to arrive.
Stations!
Hold on, let's have a look. The dynamite is wood and herby thingies.
Frigate first class.
Right, can we do anything for the fishy fish? Fisheries, productivity, eco-balance, native. Nope.
Without the monkey swinging through them.
What? Decide how to deal with the dwindling monkey population.
Keep her constant.
Okay. Will do. Well, I just transferred the dynamite off. Why is it not letting me do it? We must let the forest regenerate. Monkeys are smart enough to look after themselves.
Is a flaw as well as a strength, you know.
So you're saying I can't do anything for that even though I have dynamite here? Okay, Joe. Doesn't seem to let me replenish that again now. Even though I've done it, it doesn't seem to let me do it. Okay, let's just continue that. That is strange. I don't know how we're going to get that back under control then. We're just going to have to attack that much quicker on the resources. Because we can't get the tools out at all now. I can't get that up and running, so that just seems to be completely scuppered at the moment.
Could you light our path once more? I knew you wouldn't turn on us. You're faster than the old Honolero.
Is there an epic or legendary dynamite we can utilize? Not really, no. We still haven't come across the ability to do this atoll either.
Still waiting for it to arrive.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to be able to
You
get
should go
that
sit
back
in the
under
shade,
control.
boss. Played
Right,
all
tools. We are running out of wood at the moment. God damn it, they've drained all the wood over there already. Jeez. These people are quick to go through freaking wood, aren't they? Oh, I apologize for the attack of the Yornies there. I'm absolutely beat. Okay, we can plonk a warehouse there. Let's see, is that going to bring in some extra tools? Mine deposit refiller. Yes, we have that. Okay, let's take one off. Let's click on that. Oh, do you actually have to have it in your ship then? Or can you only have one at a time? Yeah, you actually have to have it in your ship. That's weird. Why is that a design choice? That the item for replenishing the stuff has to be in your ship, not in your warehouse.
Frigate first class.
But to do the transmogging, you have to have them in your ship. That is strange. That is very, very strange. Okay, well that should bring the wood up again. So the tools up. Let's have a look at Obero. So the electrical cable is caoutchouc and copper. So we could do... Where is your plantation starting? Here. Man, that just runs out of range there. Can I delete that? Then if I put that there, that there. I put the caoutchouc here. That would be in range of all of those. That'll give a boost poly effect here.
Come to watch.
So we could get that up and running. Then we can get the copper mine, which is over here. Up. Then we could build that there. Just need to get this up and running.
I've been through worse.
Well, we got corn there. How many plantain do we actually have down? 2 on the island. One there, one there, one there. One here would help that one. Okay, they're still at 63 on the tools. Might need to just put a warehouse here just for short term. Is it paused? Yeah, it's paused.
Workforce shortage.
Good Elgin, thank you for that follow, mate. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Franklin, thank you for the Prime subscription, mate. All the love to you, my friend. Thank you, mate. That's very, very generous, my friend. You now get access to the... Hold on. Go look up the Coffee, the Riot, the Margaret, the Love Heart, and the Berserker, mate. Thank you, my friend. That's incredibly generous. Yeah, tools are definitely a bit of a problem. I could take some tools over, to be fair. Let's actually have a look.
Shortage.
Yes, thank you. There's 9. I mean, we could pause the castle. I don't need the castle at this present moment in time.
Coordinates plotted.
So if we take that over here, I should be able to transmog. Oh, it's... I'm looking at completely the wrong thing here.
Workforce shortage.
Six. Okay, coffee. I should be able to utilize that. We should hopefully have the coffee for that. God, I got absolute metric tons of the damn shit.
If we reach the top, we trust you.
Workforce shortage.
Yes, thank you. Right, so the gift.
You never let me down.
Okay, so we got 2 there.
First class.
Right, let's have a look at transmuting the fish skulls. Right, so if we head over here now, if I was to click on that, that doesn't seem to do anything.
Played all the rancheras I know.
So if I put you here, let's drop that overboard.
You should go sit in this.
Okay, I can't do anything replenishing there. To do an aqua farm, I need that, which I should have. Or is that wanting that to be on the ship?
Frigate first class.
Nope. That item has... Oh, I've used it, so I can actually do the aqua farm now. So I can actually put down 5 aqua farms from that one. Oh, interesting. Okay. Useful. Oh, they are actually land-based aqua farms. Huh. Interesting. How much does that actually bring in then? We're at 3 to 4 tons at the moment. So if I get one of
We
those in...
spent so long designing the aqua farm. What a joy to finally see it in use.
What is that requiring? That requires Honolulu. That should be fine though. Let's just get these up and running. This is the fish farms.
Okay, vamos.
Drained. That's completely drained.
We're
That
not
one
going
is
far
going down.
without more hands.
That's drained. That's drained. That's dead as well. That can be paused. That can literally be deleted if you want. That's fields. It does. Irina, thank you. This is going to look interesting. So I could place that around a trade union then. Wow, that looks cool. So how much is that affecting? We're still at 3 tons. Oh, we could put a silo down on it as well to
Workforce
boost
shortage.
the efficiency. Yes, please. Okay, I'm just going to delete all these for a minute then. I want to see exactly how efficient. Get rid of those and that as well. Are you enjoying the new DLC of them? Or the free update to the game? So if I put a trade union about here, that would cover this whole area off. Let's
Hola.
plonk that in here. Hola.
No more flames. No more flames.
It's fine.
A fire broke out.
Mm-hmm.
The fire has been vanquished.
Yeah, that was quick, I'll be honest. So those two down produce 2 tons of fish. Though, do you actually have grain? You do actually have grain. Isn't there something we can do for the actual aqua farms in here? That's... affects fishery? No. I need something for the aqua farms. Residents, residents, residents. Right, so we... Okay, so that's for the actual... Right, I can't do anything for that then. Next, fisheries. Oh. I doubt that classifies as the aqua farms being a fishery.
Something for all seasons.
Okay, so let's rotate that. So we need that one there, that one there. That's going to get us to 3 tons. How many workers does this actually take? It's 50 workers per? That is pretty damn expensive on the workforce. Hey Zeus, how you doing? So yeah, I can't do anything on that one because that one's completely drained. I could put this one here. That one's drained, that's drained, that's drained. That's fine. So we could do the fishery on that one. And that would bring some extra fish in. So that one has 2 on that one. So 1 on that one. That one is still perfectly farmable. Hopefully you've been doing well, Zeus. So that brings me to how much fish? 6 tons of fish at the moment. And then I can get to the 8 required by putting these 2 down.
Come to watch.
Workforce shortage.
I can do 1 there, but I can't do much of anything else over here, unfortunately. That can go. That does not need to be up and running. Let's just get this last one down then. Here. Could be fine. That wasn't the most
We're not
ideal
going far without
of
more
placements,
hands.
but it will do. Yeah, that's 5. That should bring me to under 8 tons of... What is that? We're going to be perfectly on schedule for the right amount of fish.
Stations!
Unless it's because the grain hasn't hit the silo on some of them. Okay, alpaca, well, let's pause that. We can pause the cattle there. I don't need this much cattle at the moment. They're already paused.
Still waiting for it to arrive.
We'll pause that one. That's blown up.
Stop the fire, please, Isabel.
Still waiting for it to arrive.
Well, I don't need that at the moment,
Go
so let's
back
just
to your
pause that.
families.
Actually, that's just
I can start singing again.
Barrow, so we're not too fussed about that, actually. How are we doing on bricks? I might pause this
I'll go grab my hoe.
just so we can get this up and running. Hey, Munger. How you doing? How's your weekend? So yeah, now we've got the workforce. We're up to 9 tons of fish. So that should be fine on the actual production. Any big tips? Just remember there's no influence points, so start abusing the trade unions and the transmuting as soon as early. Why don't I put down more houses? Because we're playing on the scenario, Jay, and resources are limited.
The fire is out of control.
Like, the fish is the problem, or was the problem. You can't put
The fire
down a
left
fishery
ruins
like a
behind.
normal one, and it has infinite. There are certain spots in the harbour that have fish, and when you overfarm them
Workforce shortage.
without letting them replenish, you will actually drain all the resources of fish. So there is limited resources for everything on the islands. So you can't just plonk everything down and just keep building more and more. Try and stabilize the aqua farms early, probably. You're going to run out of wood very quickly as well. Hey, Jambara. We're just messing around on it at the moment, mate. Okay, so this is phase
The
1.
first phase of the project is
It took
complete.
half an
A
hour, so that
promising
takes half an
start.
hour as well.
Workforce shortage.
That's 900 Obero. Wait, how are you meant to even be able to do that in 2.5 hours? When... Unless you're meant to be starting that while it's up and running at the same time? Because that takes half an hour, that takes half an hour. I'm presuming the last takes half an hour, and it takes an hour and a half to clear this top bit. Jeez, okay.
Not much to really celebrate.
Right, toolmakers, we've run out of wood. Ideally for the wood, we would like to have the self-replenishing trees here. However, I don't know how we're going to... You get to that atoll. Am I being a complete idiot here? Where is the production chain? For this atoll stuff,
Workforce shortage.
I'm not seeing any of it. Also, whenever you see a star up here, make sure you click on
Here's
it
a
as soon as you can.
revolutionary new idea.
Because it'll give you herbarium, which is like a commodity
You honor
that
us
you
again.
need for transmuting over here.
Have you had a chance?
I'm assuming it must be further into the actual quest line or unlocked by the Umbero, since we don't actually have that many Umbero at the moment.
Played all the rancheras I know.
But yeah, all these items in here
I'm still dreaming of better.
that have certain effects on the ecosystem and stuff like that. Also, start clearing out early on the ruins on the island, so you can get back to a positive eco balance. Yeah, we should have enough.
When will you have time?
Tuesday? A Tuesday. In the Obero arena. Okay, thanks for confirming. I was expecting that to be the source that we get them from. Let's plant that there. I feel that excuse me. It will be just further along the unlocks. Need more than 2 unlock. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing, yeah. Right, let's build that here. I mean, that is super, super dense alpha wood in here. Yeah, let's link that to the main line. If you were playing in triple speed, I would presume that that is the case, Munka. But I'm not too worried about speed running at the moment. We're just testing and seeing what the mechanics are all about in it.
I'm still dreaming of better.
So which is going to be a... That will be fairly useful. However, again, we're just going to need to build up the tools at this present moment in
Played
time.
all the rancheras I know.
Manuel.
Yeah, the voices in my head are back.
Mediocre.
Okay, so the tools are coming back under control now. Yeah, I was using the explosives earlier, Irina. Because we're doing alright for iron at the moment. I don't need the iron.
New orders, Admiral.
The ecosystem is getting combated at this present moment in time. The tool factories are the biggest negative on that. Cable factory is definitely a problem. Deforestation is definitely a problem as well. Okay, so yeah, there we go. There's the atoll. And oh, an oil refinery. I mean, it's interesting. Water's going up rapidly, so that's definitely a possibility. I don't know what we'd use that for.
Fire.
Electricity, I
the
guess.
fire has returned.
Okay, so the fedora is felt, which we
I feel bad for the
have
poor Honaleros.
a load of
They will
felt,
never
to be
experience-
fair. Right, let's just build that here. Right, so if I was to put down a filter, not too sure where we want the filter, to be fair. We'll just build it over in this quadrant here. And the palm tree plantation. I'm going to presume that is another crop. So that would be a positive on those here.
What can I do for you?
Oh, we could do a tractor barn. Ooh, so the tractors would be useful. However, that's going to be really impactful on the ecology, isn't it? Yeah, that's more than enough fedoras for what I need. Okay, so atoll is corn and sugar cane. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, well,
I'm
we
sure it will be
can
better
do
next
sugar
time.
cane here. What?
When my people agreed to work with you, they at least expected basic protective equipment.
Produce new protective equipment. We actually have the
This
resources
new
for that,
equipment looks suitably sturdy.
so let's do that. Ooh. A nice little reward, actually.
How about a cup of coffee? You've been playing for 2 hours.
I would love a cup of coffee if you're going to make me one game. Black, no sugar, thank you.
I
Played all the rancheras I know.
So
New
the
orders,
mining
Admiral.
is 1 herbarium and 10 wood. Don't like coffee? No, mate. Coffee for life, mate. Love coffee.
halyard sheets and
I haven't
braces.
had any today. I normally have, like, I hate to say it, about a litre of coffee a day.
Keep her constant.
Still waiting for it to
Okay,
arrive.
we need to replenish the resources on this one. So let's get you closer in
Halyard
proximity.
sheets and braces.
Watch.
Right. So now it's telling me I can't do it. If I transfer that over... Why is it... Oh, that's weird. That is really freaking weird. To be fair, Munger, if they're wanting just regular coffee, fine. If they're expecting me to go around through the forests and farm the that stupidly expensive coffee that's farmed out the back end of a cat, no. You'd be surprised. It's only like 3 cups of coffee. It sounds a lot saying it as a litre, but when you actually measure it out, it's only nearly 3 cups of coffee. Yeah, the world's most expensive coffee is actually coffee beans that was eaten by a wild cat in a jungle in South America, and then they farm the beans that the cat shits out, and then ferment the coffee from that. It's stupid, and it's very expensive.
Stop the fire.
Oh
Please,
god, a
Isabel.
litre of espresso, mate? Oh my god, mate. I'd vibrate through the floor. Popilowet, that's the name of the stuff. Thank you. Right. Man. I could pause
Still waiting for it.
the play. Yeah, let's pause that. I don't actually need that at the moment. And that does affect the air ecology. That's going up. I mean, technically, I could
What
pause
brings you here, Governor?
that as well. Because I don't need it at the moment. Damn it, kitty. You will eat the coffee beans. I haven't really investigated that much, but I knew it was like a wild
I have the
feline
utmost
animal.
confidence in the design of the dam.
Whether it
cannot fail.
what it is exactly, I'll defer to your extensive knowledge on that one, Basil. Is it a rodent? I thought it was feline. I'm not a fan of fruity coffees, though. I'm not a major fan of the South American coffees. I much prefer the European, French, or Italian roast, but for the actual beans, I really enjoy the Indian or the Malaysian and some of the African. Hey, Makar. Yes, looking forward to season 4 when we actually find out more information from it. Right, so that's paused. We have the people. We can start that now. Hey, ooh, ooh, ooh. How much steel did it want for this? 120. Ugh. That's quite disgusting. It's more like a stove. Stoves. They'll have a kind of feline look to them. African coffee, your favorite? Do you like the fruity coffees? I presume it's going to depend on how you have them, whether you have them in a certain style, and whether you have how you actually brew them. I tend to have a very coarse grind because I just use a French press. I don't use anything special or anything like
There
that.
must be input for output.
We can go hunting for the delicious cat poop. I'll be honest, we could be on a mountain of it and I couldn't tell you. Oh, there's a tree. Farming cat poop is definitely a bit too much micromanagement, mate. Right, so that's kicked up. The furnace is... Oof. I really need to do something about the deforestation. So we have the sugarcane up. We could build that.
What can I do for you?
How much atoll is that? That's more than enough for what I actually need at the moment. So we should be fine on the population. I've not actually tried the AeroPress. Flavored teas. Yeah, I like regular black tea. I also like iced tea, and I really like Sencha green tea as
I've
well.
done my job without hellish machinas all my life, and I'm not changing that now.
But the ones like the very flowery ones, like the chamomile and the Earl Grey and stuff like that, I am not a fan of those. Don't like them. I don't like it. Don't like that. Let's get rid of those. If you're looking for a longer term investment, then Anno 1800 is a far more longevity game. You have a lot more replayability and options and choices and customizations. Anno 1800 is a lot more in depth and has a lot more mechanics behind it. Civ is more of a turn-based sort of game, but
The fire has returned.
1800 is definitely a far better game, in my opinion. It is not a particularly cheap game, but they do have a sale on at the moment, and there is the code on the Ubi store. Is it Hello22 for 30% off? And if you had 100 Uplay credits, you can get another 20% off at the moment. I mean, the fact that if you like city building games and micromanaging production chains, and you like stats and analytics and organization, or even doing beauty builds, you have so much in your palette to actually do. Plus, it does also have multiplayer as well. And they have just announced that next year there is going to be another set of DLCs for 1800. So 1800 is still being developed and worked on at the moment. Right. Steel should be fine. Tools, maybe not.
Hola.
I am going to need to get up
Frigate
some
first
extra.
I would appreciate your
We
help.
trust you.
I'm going to replenish that.
It is done?
What? A delivery fee? What? Wait, what? How? What?
When will you have time?
I have no idea. You keep asking me to do random silly quests. Right, let me drop those off, and then we'll go and deliver those items.
Make sail.
I believe as well,
Stop
Civ
the
you can
fight.
barely
Whose is
buy across different places fairly cheaply as well, so
Steady her course.
if you can get 1800 super cheap at the moment, I would highly recommend it. Right, drop those items off, please, and then go
Halyard sheets and braces.
and go here. This is where we find out that we're going to lose our ship. Because we're going to go and find the Pactorians are coming back to take us over.
Takes a lot to sway an old dog.
Hello? Right, deliver the research papers back here. Now, I'm looking at this. We haven't really had to worry too much about deforestation. We're keeping on top of the eco balance perfectly fine at the moment. Even though we are strip mining the place and we are completely destroying all the trees on the island, we're still doing absolutely fine on the ecology. So maybe you don't really need to worry about the trees. The fish,
I am
you're going to have to
thankful
get
for
up to
what
the
you
fish
have
farms.
achieved.
There's no way
Of
around that.
course
You're
you
going to
can
need
do
the
it.
fish farms.
Coordinates plotted.
Played all the rancheras I know.
Don't jinx it. You know how I play. I'm always looking for troubles and strifes and problems. Hey, Melez, thank you for the 6 month, mate. All the love to you, dude. Thank you very much for the 6 months. How have you been doing, mate? I need to worry about the trees. I don't seem to need to be worrying about them at the moment. I'm doing alright at the moment. Whether that's going to change later on, I don't know. But at the moment, it seems to be doing its own thing fairly safely at the moment. I need to check. GPU temperature is fine. How's your weekend going, mate? So what are we
need
missing
raw
here?
materials.
Coal. Oh, I'm an idiot. Was mining the wrong mine.
I can't wait to see this place flooded.
The Witcher. It's a good series, mate. I did some wrapping this day. I still have some presents still to buy. But I have bought... I don't know how many I've bought. 20 something presents and I still got more to get. Oh yeah, you're on vacation to the 10th of January, right? Any plans other than watching The Witcher?
Come to watch.
Right, let's have a look. What's it? It's only a week away for Christmas, isn't it now? It is flying up.
Played all the rancheras I know.
Okay, that is absolutely fine. Do not need to worry about that at all. We keep on top of the steel production at the moment. How much coal do we actually have incoming at the moment? I mean, technically, how much iron do we have in storage? A decent amount. I could put down another one of these. If you're going to speed run it, it definitely looks like you're going to have a double furnace. The tools are a bit of a problem as well, so we might need another tool maker up. Sounds like a good plan there, Melez, mate. Let's get a couple of extra housing down real quick.